Saban comes out.
Boy,
he's such an old ass hater.
Boy,
He's an old ass hater.
Boy.
This is like
when
when
he like a white
someone
Uncle
leaves.
Ruckus.
This was somebody
What
leave.
Drake say? You
like
you hate it when your idols become your rivals. Like
man.
it's bro. Like
What was the point of him doing this?
He's like a white Uncle
well,
Ruckus.
I'm gonna
man.
tell you.
Let's say what he
Straight
did
up.
first. How about
Yeah.
for people who don't know?
Like he basically shitted on NIL, saying that like we're not able to really develop our players. We're not really able to just naming all these different reasons as to why the NIL is bad. And he made some points, because I will agree that with this NIL deal, it's not keeping kids in schools and in programs so they can learn playbooks. They can learn different things that can make them great on the next level. But to challenge that, you can't, like, if I'm busting my ass on the court, on the field, whatever, right? I'm giving my coach my all. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I'm killing this shit, right? Like, I'm doing it to damn near exhaustion. I'm carpooling to practice. My nigga, you hopping in a fucking Range Rover and going off to your motherfucking mansion.
No.
But
With a driver.
I'm just saying,
you were the driver.
and you're Nick Saban, so you're bigger than life. You're damn near Jesus. You know what I'm saying? In this whole aspect. So like, my thing about it is like, you don't get to dictate where sports is going because you saw it coming. You were a part of it. Like, let's not act like, you know what I'm saying, Alabama didn't have players that later came out was like, yeah, I mean, I was well taken care of. What you mean? Man, I was well taken care of. So, you get players that get, that blame for a lot of this, but like NIL did nothing but really expose the real holes in what's going on in NCAA. If I got a son, if Niall, right, goes to Missouri State University and he's staying home to, stay with it, whatever, but like UNC calls and is like, yo, we can get you an NIL deal for $3 million. Hey, pack your bags. Come on. We out. Daddy, I don't know. Pack your bags, bro. We gone. Like, you see what I'm saying? And that's the mindset now. Even with, and I ain't gonna take it to or women's college sports. I ain't gonna do that. But to keep it framed before I pass it off, I know y'all got something to say as well. Like, that's where it's going. And for you to say something like that when you were a part of it and you ate off it, stop playing, bro. You talk about in his office, he has a what the fuck you call the thing where you got like you know how the magazine, how St. Louis has a deluxe magazine where all the people are on there?
Yeah.
He has something similar to that where he has every single player that he sent to the NFL. Also how much they made, right? So it's kind of like its own shrine. Now granted, probably the point about how much they made, that might be a little bit of extra. But you have a shrine of motherfuckers that you sent to the league. Like, they didn't eat till they got to the league. Some of them probably not even there no more, right? But you ate, though, every single year for every one of them rings. Pay them boys. Stop playing, man. Learn how to coach.
And in at least 3 years.
It's a different coaching system now. You got Alabama getting their ass beat. Georgia ain't hurt.
Yeah.
Ohio State ain't hurt.
Right.
Shit, we got a motherfucking Ferrari offensive coach now. I can't wait till next year, right? Michigan ain't hurt. Michigan, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but my fault. Go ahead.
I think it's just such hypocrisy, man, coming from Nick. Like, I mean, honestly, bro, let's just be real. And I just wish somebody would just be honest, because that's one thing. I support Deion to an extent, but one thing I do agree with him is that we have to be honest about having these conversations. You are not inviting these kids to your school talking about trying to get a 4-year education.
Nope.
You do not care about them getting an education. Let's just be honest.
Let's look at the numbers.
Let's just
how
be real.
many of their players actually graduated?
Within
4 years.
Exactly.
They leave and come back.
We do not care about these kids getting an education. Another question, just a question for both of you guys. This crazy thing about the NCAA, how many NCAA national champions are there?
Wait, what? Hold on.
What do you mean?
Like, period that?
Period. How many NCAA national college football champions are there?
Like players? You talking about?
No, teams.
Shoot, tell me shit. I don't know.
Zero. You don't.
The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a show for 80s babies who were 90s kids. If you were a No Limit soldier, then this is your show. If you believe that Cash Money is not an army but was a Navy, this is the show for you. If you and your friends ever tried to sing a song written by Escape, In Vogue, Shy, or Boyz II Men at a talent show during middle school, this is your show. The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a bunch of 80s babies talking about all the songs and things that we loved when we were kids and teenagers. So if you went to the skating rink and you were at a lock-in, this is the show for you. If you think that Tevin Campbell was the original Prince of R&B, this is the show for you. If you don't understand the conflict between Monica and Brandy, but you're kind of on Monica's side and understand why Brandy got punched, this is the show for you. Make sure that you tune in, subscribe, click the little subscribe link. We're here. We're going to talk about all things 90s music. This is the show for you.
Get the championship, it's BCS, AP poll, coaches poll.
Yeah,
the
for sure.
NCAA, there is no NCAA trophy that regulates that you win, but they have all the control over the league.
Yeah,
what's going?
I'm gonna be real. This is my issue with it, because a lot of it he was mad at not only just players getting paid, but also player movement. There have been coaches my entire fucking life
Lane Kiffin
getting ready to go to a bowl game who get a better fucking job
Look.
and leave before the bowl game.
Lane Kiffin.
Lane
Kiffin.
No. I'm gonna give y'all the crazy
That's
one that y'all
insane.
don't even realize. Y'all probably ain't trip off of. Gene Chizik left Iowa State and went to Auburn.
Yeah.
Right at literally before our bowl game.
Yeah.
And left before our bowl game
he's
and went to Auburn and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be down there and meet y'all."
Yeah.
I'm talking about the kids were down at the bowl game.
No, he's
And
not
he-
the only one.
And he was on a different flight.
Lane Kiffin did it to multiple schools.
No, it's not the. He's not the only.
Hell of this one.
Coaches will find out that because they got a school to a bowl and dip to go to a school that had the chance to go to a better bowl the next year based on recruiting and money and alumni. But players didn't have that option and also weren't supposed to get paid.
And the reason they hate
insane.
The reason they hate coaches like Deion is because he's just being open about it.
Right.
And he said on whatever interview podcast it was, he was like, "Oh, you gonna have to pay at least $2 million to get a decent quarterback." People was really ragging on him, but it's like, no, that's where we at right now. Like if you got a kid that has options and he's everything that could be everything to your
$2 million for a
program.
decent quarterback. God damn.
Like you're not gonna sit here and like. And I mean, granted, we have a graduation, whatever. But if I'm the kid who got to make the final decision, how much I'm getting paid though? Like, how much NIL money can I make? Right? You got NIL players that are making bank, right? What I look like missing that opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? So transfer portal. NIL money is
Players should have been getting paid a long time ago. They put their bodies on the line.
Right.
They're the ones on the field.
Especially
It's crazy.
football. Especially football.
That I'm gonna be real. Give my boy back his Heisman, man.
Exactly.
Reggie,
I mean, I think,
Give Reggie Bush back his
I
Heisman,
think-
man.
You ever seen the movie National Championship? All right. If you watch that movie. That movie is exactly about it. I think that's why they didn't promote the movie like that. It's about it's a fake school called Missouri State, such and such, playing in the Superdome for the national championship. The quarterback, Heisman Trophy winner, black quarterback, says that he doesn't want to play in the national championship game because unless his teammates get paid. Not his teammates, every player gets paid. Because he's like, we risking our bodies, we risking everything.
So I'm gonna make the stand.
Exactly, I'm gonna make this
NFL
stand.
I mean, low key.
Exactly.
Think about it, dog. That's why me personally, this ain't underlines whatever. But I feel like that's why they extended out the playoff for next year, for the next couple of years. Because think about it, if I'm a top
They trying to
tier-
move it up to 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I'm up to 16.
Yeah.
if I'm a top tier quarterback, but I didn't make the Final Four, I'm playing like Oklahoma State or something.
Okay, let's say for instance,
in the
Ohio State
Poinsettia
would have
Bowl.
made. No.
I'm
Let's
not
talk
gonna
about
play.
this year, and I want to transit to my last topic. We have y'all fight for a minute for the last 5 minutes. Ohio State, if it would have been let's say an 18 playoff, and they would have been in it, no way they would have.
Hell
Mizzou
no.
would have beat them in that bowl game.
Oh fuck
We
no!
would've still-
They'd have played everybody.
Everybody would have
Everybody
played.
would've
There's a
'Cause,
reason to play.
Marvin
Right.
Harrison Jr. would have played and
would've
balled
played.
and did his thing.
He definitely
The
would've
quarterback wouldn't have fucking transferred.
And it would have been a home game. They would have played in
So my
Columbus.
last thing in between y'all, He was the one talking this shit about y'all about Michigan versus
y'all
Ohio
took that,
State situation.
Hey, you can go ahead and close. You can go ahead and close.
It's him?
That's
Hey.
Oh!
Hey, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being a part of Just Posted.
He's never coming back.
You can reach me on
I
Instagram.
want to wait to the end.
You can reach me on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? You can,
No, I just lived in Ann Arbor.
you can holler me
I'm not a Michigan
on
fan.
Facebook
in
sometimes.
Ann Arbor.
I did.
Why?
Don't
I
approach
did.
me
You
in
live in
public
such a
though, because
horrible
sometimes I be
place.
feeling
Hey,
some kind of
man.
way. But
I
like,
love
yeah,
Columbus.
I've been there.
Instagram.
I've been to Ann Arbor.
on
It
Instagram.
is
Ain't
not a
nothing
great
to talk about.
place.
What I talk about?
He's trying to wrap up the show.
Hey, yeah.
Let me talk. I lived in Columbus.
Yeah.
I've lived in Dublin, in Franklin County. Bro, you lived in Ann Arbor?
I did. I graduated from high school in Ann Arbor.
That's a horrible place to live. It's nothing to do. I know. Other than go to Michigan games.
Hey,
Ohio State, we got shit to do in
it's
Columbus.
definitely more to do in
There's
Columbus.
shit to do in Columbus.
There is definitely stuff
At
to
the,
do in
end, at
Columbus.
the end of the day, all you gotta say is they won a championship. You motherfucker.
Don't do that. You giving them fucking ammunition.
They won a
I was.
Congratulations. You know what? I'm gonna shake your
So when
hand.
y'all first don't gonna lie, remember y'all first
Congratulations.
started talking shit though. He was the one like, hey, let them know I put a little bit of money on it. He was the one.
But what's so crazy? We were talking on Instagram. He ain't say none of this shit. We been fucking talking. You a turn, boy. Nigga, I take it back all the cool shit I said about your ass, boy. God, it be the niggas right next to you that be
It be
saying.
the niggas right next to you, dog.
Hey man, A Deuce wins again. They did it again. But I love them.
I'm hot for real. Like, I'm smiling, but I'm mad.
Because you like the interaction of like, oh wow.
Fucking
Because I
Michigan
like
fan.
this nigga, but I can't like this
fucking
nigga
Michigan fan. I gripped you up.
I'm not a Michigan fan. I just lived there. I'm an LSU fan. I'm an LSU
That's
fan.
even
That's
worse.
even fucking worse.
That's even
I grab you, motherfucker. Ah, you boy. Hey,
It be
man.
it's always the suave, smooth
There's
niggas.
it's always next year, man. Y'all gonna be good. Y'all got Chip Kelly.
Boy.
Shit.
Y'all got
I'm glad
Chip
you waited to
Kelly.
the end to tell me this shit. I'm telling this nigga, hey man, make sure you talk next. Get your word. I just talked over your ass every goddamn time. But no, seriously, you able to like who you like. I ain't gonna be no hating ass nigga. Y'all beat us. Beat us again next year. I don't think it's gonna happen.
It's gonna be ugly.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
It's gonna be ugly.
Oh yeah, Harbaugh
We
left,
open-
didn't he?
Harbaugh gone.
We open our
They got the black
checkbook.
And y'all got that crying nigga.
They got the black coach.
The crying nigga. I call him the crying.
Uncle Ruckus. I love my white coach and I miss him. I sure wish he was here.
Man.
That motherfucker. Hey, guess what? We opened the checkbook up. I'm talking. Look at you. We spending money, nigga.
Yeah, hey, man.
I ain't
Y'all
gonna hold
if y'all keep beating
We doing the Dion
I
way.
don't know. They ain't got to say QB yet.
Yeah, I said QB.
They got a battle for that.
But we got them Ferraris on.
Well, hey,
on
we
boy.
opened up the checkbook.
Hey,
we
'cause- no, I heard a rumor though. I ain't gonna say it here though.
gonna get Cam Newton. I'm just playing. Clip you just saw. Please tap in and check out Just Posted. We just kicking, talking that good shit, and we fuck with y'all, man. Y'all be easy.